Right, welcome back to MLB 9 innings. I think I've gotten my uh, mentor figured out. I think I can get all the way up to 20 and I'm a little shy. So, had to plan out who I'm going to use. Um, and we have all I need was training and pinpoint. All right, contact, 100, 200s. So, yeah, having these diamond guys here, not ideal, but that's diamond without bonus. So, um, not only do you have to have a decent starting point, you have to have maybe leveling it up past 20, decent GI. So it's not too easy. Some of the primes would have been useful here. Um, so yeah, I'm going to go ahead and use this Mike Trout. Um, sometimes getting that training right takes you several resets. So I'm fresh out of level reset tickets. Um, and then 800. What do I do? All right, now we can move on to this one. This was pretty easy. Those first two ones. Now getting contact um, higher than 105. Um, having some vintages was nice, especially a guy like Olerud. Um, and pool holes. Now for 18, I wanted, all right, so silver, this was hard but easy at the same time. You just got to find a pitcher, get a gold pitcher with a level 3 silver skill. You just play him on defense only, and you can get him on a wild card and just keep playing that guy over and over again. It takes you about 3 games to get to from 3 to 4, 4 games from 4 to 5, and then something like between 6 and 8 to get to level 5 or level 6. So all in, it takes about 10 to 15 games per guy. So for 5 guys, I mean, it's quite a bit number of guys, but it takes a day or so. I dropped down to like year 2027 or something just to make sure they didn't get beat up and get pulled quickly. This certainly went to skill A because it's easier to accomplish with a pitcher. And secondly, there's a lot of still valuable silver skills for pitchers. So you got pitching machine, you got fixer, you got win streak, you got setup man. So there's a lot of like elite teams that still go after silver skills, whereas on the batter side, what do you got? You got maybe training junkie, full swing hitters. You get to those elite teams, maybe it's a nice third team, a nice third skill, but nobody's seeking it for a secondary skill. Oh, I just lost all this. Okay. Oh. Oh, I have to set it. I have to set it right now. Okay. Um, okay. Now I get how it works. I thought it was kind of a random thing at the time. Um, I'm. I think pitching machine is the way to go on this. I mean, setup man, fixer, win streak are also desired by top teams, but you'll see pitching machine be, both starters and relievers. The other are just relievers, so we're going to go there. I think this is the easy choice right here. 900. All right. Now, batter with gold skill. So I had saved some of my former teammates. Why don't I have more available? I should have, oh, they might be locked. We apologize. I'm going to unlock him. Walker staying, Cano staying. Yep, Lindor. And Sterling Marte. So these guys were on my team, months ago before they got displaced. I kept them around not because I envisioned a mentor program, I envisioned a possible trading platform, like something where you could buy a trade ticket and that way Come2Us would make money and you can have a trade, or you could put somebody on an auction. You get the stars, you have to pay some other ticket. So anything to separate you from money. So I kind of kept those around. These are not, if I ever really need to, I could pull them out. So I'm not, it will cost me, what do I got to do again? Oh, decreases the skill. All right, so charisma, obviously. That's an easy pick. All right, now level 20. Okay, so you need to have 90 OVR. I'm not quite there yet. There's a lot of guys who are 99, so I could either GI reset, which I don't want to do, special train, which I also don't want to do. So I got Darno. Bruce could get there, so he's really 88. So that would be like 2 or 3 special trainings. It's going to be a sizable amount of diamonds. Lagares can get there too, so that's 1 more special training. So I can get 4. It's that 5th one that's going to be a little bit of a challenge. He's going to need 2 or 3 special trainings or a good GI reset. So I have the golds to get there. I just don't want to use them. So I'm going to pause here and think about it. So that's mentor. We can go back through. So yeah, this affects signature batter. Basically just whatever you have spare of, I think is going to be the driver. I think it's pretty equal. I have 3 SIG team pitchers. I have 3 SIG batters. So we went through those. All right, we can go backwards here. Hitting breaking balls. Maybe this impacts arcade too. That would be nice. There was just the driver. The difference was just the fact that I could get there with batters, and getting 3 pitchers with breaking over 105 was going to be harder. Same here. because they're not looking for the one skill all time. It's giving you different skills. This was, I was lucky enough just to have team diamonds. I had kept them from the team select ones, all the bad ones, just because I was jokingly going to have a tank team full of bad team diamonds. So I scrapped that plan. Velo first 2 innings or later innings. Again, this was just driven by which players I had available. I had a lot of DeGroms in backup for my never going to happen DeGrom Prime. I put to use some other guys that I had. Back-to-back home runs versus decrease. I mean, this can go kind of either way, but getting a home run, nobody's on base, cleaning up your mess isn't going to be activated. Kind of gave the edge to that one. Solution instinct. Tied or losing, yeah, you always want to give yourself an extra chance when you're down. Stats of a closing pitcher if he takes the mound before the 9th inning. That seems kind of rare, unless it's somebody designated closing pitcher, or is it the person in your closer pitcher role. Usually they just come in on the 9th. So I think the amount of times that's going to happen is extremely rare. I would definitely go for this batter one here. Bunt attempt versus defending speed of infielders. Defense isn't highly sought after. Bunting, when you're playing manual, certainly comes into play. Player versus player, I bunt a lot. Extra base hit, no runners on, 2 runners out. That's gonna no runners on, 2 outs. That's gonna happen a lot. So certainly. Hit with a stolen base. I mean, stolen bases are hard in this game anyway, so I would definitely go long hit here. Location velo of starting pitcher, 7th, 8th, 9th. That's, and then, so this, all right, if you're seeing the same pitcher for the 3rd at bat, you get a nebulous increase chance of an extra base hit. Do you make it three times through the order? Maybe. But I like the sort of defined location and velo. And the fact that, a lot of times starting pitchers are going to get to the 7th, 8th. I mean, this happens a lot. Responsibility. Runners, and if a relief pitcher takes the mound, so relief pitcher comes in, people are on. That's going to happen a lot. Getting a hit on the first pitch after the pitcher is changed, so you get one chance to get a hit with a pinch hit. Pinch hit doesn't happen too often with quick play. So I think this just happens a lot more often. You're tied or losing. I'm tied or losing a lot, so increasing chance of hit is good. you're going to get you're going to maybe get 1 or 2 innings out of this effect. Starting pitcher, say, on average might go 7. This gives you 3-4 innings on 2 batters. So that's a must-have. Managed into this. I mean, do you want your starting pitchers pulled quicker, slower, or I guess that's not at all? I mean, faster, no. I like my starting pitchers, but are you just not going to pull them if they're exhausted and giving up hit after hit? I don't know. Or the other thing to think about is, what if you have great starting pitching and horrible relievers right now, but 6 months from now you have great relievers and still great starting pitching? Well, to change this, you got to reset all of these. So I'm not too worried about sticking these guys here, because I just got to reset 2 levels. I pay 10,000 stars, not 10,000, 2,000 stars, or a little less than that, not 10,000 having to reach all the way back here. So Crisis, I think I mentioned this one last video, but getting a hit if there's a pinch hitter the same grade for the same position. So if you have a diamond shortstop, you have a diamond shortstop in reserve, that's, I think that's valuable. So maybe you think about your bench, you platoon, or you stick somebody who's maybe your weakest. So if you have a weak shortstop, you stick another shortstop in the bench. And they both would have to be diamond, or both gold, or whatever you have. So I think that's valuable. Pinch hitter, 1 attempt. I mean, this thing's active all the time until the first hit. And there's a lot of guys, you play those tough teams, there's a lot of little hitting. So anything to get you a hit is good. Here you get 1 chance. So no, I'm confident that this is best. This one can go a lot of different directions. I think this one is going to impact most when you're playing manual. So if you're playing manual on Wednesday, Sunday night, and you're facing some tough pitcher, and you can foul off and decrease the stamina. So I think that's where that bonus is. All right, so if these get an extra base hit, I mean, that certainly can happen. So all these are solid choices. And same with these. I mean, there's nothing. I think all these can go either way. So there's some where I think you. Maybe you don't have to reset all these. I don't want to press the button though. So maybe you don't have to reset all levels. Yeah, I wouldn't want to press it just to find out. But so I'm pretty comfortable with most of my picks. Maybe if somebody else is the canary in the coal mine, if I want to change any of these in the future. But the later ones I'm pretty confident about. So, all right. I did a couple mentor ones on my other team, so I can flip over and show you what I did there. I learned a little bit, so I'm approaching it a little smarter. So let me switch over to the Astros team. Back here with the Astros team. So what I learned was open a bunch of packs. You create some room, save up some packs, um, open them, and then see what you have that is close. So, if you think you can get to one of these things within um, normal training, so 6, 7, something like that, um, then go ahead and use it. So here's, push Fowler over the edge. He started off 71. Um, you know, all I needed was 4 training to get to power to get him over 75. That way, when they come around and ask for somebody who's 85, you save the guy who's starting out, so at a much higher position. So if I have a guy who's contact, that's not the best example, also not a good example. All right, but if I have a player, all right, Kimbrel, here's a good way. All right, he's 85. Well, he's already starting out 85. But if there's a guy I need to get to 85, and I have a guy that's 82, well, I don't use him back here when it's only asking for 75. I save him for later on. So you could see that with him, stamina 75. That way, somebody later on I use the better card then. So really just plan out who you're going to use. Don't use a guy who's got killer stats, in the beginning right away. You should be upgrading a few points. So we did get mileage. So let's see if we get a Zig. All right. What do you think? Anything good? Why is it taking so long? Is it loading Verlander? Come on. Now it freezes? Now it freezes. Okay. Come on. You can do it. It doesn't want to give it to me. Oh, here we go. Silver. Relief pitcher. Oh, running out of battery. I got a team diamond. I got a team sig. And it's up. You've got to be kidding me. Oh man, I just upgraded Altuve Prime. Holy cow, are you kidding me? Oh. I have one of all the people. Of all the people, come on. Well, I'll definitely hang on to him. There's that Sig Craft now, so if I ever get a dupe. What luck. What fucking luck. But I guess it's better than getting some crappy silver reliever. So, yes, you can eventually displace the Prime, but he's got great skills. It'll be a long-term project, so, or I can combine them now that you have that combining option. So, but I'll need another team sig first, so maybe on my next mileage. So, all right, that'll wrap it up. I hope this was helpful. Somebody asked me to play PvP game, so that's going to be coming up next as I jabber away doing PvP. All right, happy grinding, and I'll let you know what's going on with Level 20, trying to get there. I'll probably do some special training against better judgment. So when I said I was leaving, I was kidding. Um, I got Lagares up to 90, so being in up condition doesn't count. So I had to take one level of special training, and same with Darno. So going up from 2 to 3 or 1 to 2 wasn't too bad. Thought about Jay Bruce as being my 5th, but I need +7 more. So that's either 4 levels of special training, you're only getting 2 each. So I gotta go all the way up to 5. It's a lot of diamonds. Or chance GI resets. So I have 2 GI resets. And I've been saving them up for like Ozzie Smith. Alternatively, I could use this Cano I just picked up. He's already there. You know, he hasn't been special trained. There's no skills on him. So, and if I ever need to get him out for some reason, yeah, it's going to cost me 1,000 stars, but it's not that much. I've wasted way more stars. So, and I just don't see too many uses for him. I mean, I got Walker as a backup. I got Murphy as a SIG. I got Walker as a backup. So, and I'm done. So I've noticed that I don't think it counts. I don't think you see the effect here. You might have to wait till you're in game to see the effect. So I was 110 beforehand, and level 15 supposedly gets you +1 on your entire team. Well, that should have taken me up to 111. So maybe the effects in game. It would have been nicer if it just showed the effect in your clubhouse, but I guess I'll have to pay attention in the battle. So the other thing I wanted to mention is free agent market. Maybe you go and if you don't have a burning need for more free agents, but you're trying to get to some mentor level. So say you need a guy with a lot of speed. Well, here's Billy Hamilton. So try and win him on the free agent market and use him. So it's just another option for that. So that'll wrap it up for real this time. I wanted to be the first kid on my block to finish mentoring. No, I just had the cards available to do it and the stars. I know it wasn't double mileage, but we just passed that weekend, so it was going to be a matter of waiting the full month. So anyway, good luck, happy grinding, and I hope this was useful later.